Hi everybody, welcome to Amberlynn Reid's most important Ask FMs or whatever I call this. I've done these years ago, some over on the main channel, some over here. They're all a bit over the place. Didn't finish them, so we're going to do them now on this channel, give them their own little playlist, and we're only going to do the most interesting, important Ask FMs because there's so many. There'd be like 40 episodes and I haven't got time to do all that, so just the most interesting-ish ones we'll do now, put them in a playlist. All here, and if any of the audience wants to find anything she said on Ask FM, it'll be in this playlist. Any reaction channels or anything want to find anything she said, any lies through Ask FM, they'll be here on this playlist. So we've got 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 2019. This one is obviously 2014, so let's begin. If you could be invisible for 1 hour, where would you go and what would you do? I'd stay in my house. Of course you would. Probably because being invisible doesn't mean I can float through walls or doors. If I can, I would probably go to neighbours' houses and spy on them. Oh. You're sick. Either way, I would hope to spy on some conversations in this house. My curiosity is strong sometimes. Finding out something devastating might make me regret it though, so I'd have to think about it. She's always been obsessed with finding out what people are saying about her. Damon White, she went undercover as Damon White to see what people in an Amberlynn Reid discussion group was saying about her. Who else? Beck. She went undercover as Beck in a group chat with Eric and Ricky to see what they were saying about her. When's this? 2014. So she's living with Crystal. So she's always been obsessed with what are people saying about me. And obviously 2025 nearly, and she still is obsessed with what people think about her. Do you like to dance? Well, you know she does. She was in space. I used to love to dance. Dancing was my life for the longest time. I would choreograph tons of dances for myself and others. Do them in talent shows and win from my efforts. It felt amazing. I wasn't even I what? Oh, I was even in a dance group for a while. Space. It all got cut short though when I started to continue to gain weight. Now I can no longer dance like I used to. I try but fail. I just do not have the rhythm anymore. It's sad. When I do dance, I feel dumb. So I just don't even bother. Not only that, but if I dance in public, I know people are staring at me and probably laughing. Yeah. Back in the day, the stares were from praise. Who is that girl? Now they're from humiliation. It's quite unfortunate. Oh, that's a lie. No, it didn't happen, man. Think of someone you dislike. Now try to think of at least one thing that is good/nice about them. It's a nice question. I will not say who this person is. Oh, it is about Casey, this one, yeah. I will not say who this person is, because it is just easier that way. You never know who reads your things online. People have crazy ways of finding everything you do online, lol. Well, they do when you tell everybody everything. But I used to live with this person. Who could it be? Casey. They would do and say harsh things to me. Amber used to go on Facebook and do nothing but complain about Casey, Casey's mum, the mum's boyfriend. She was living there rent-free, only had to go to college. Living there rent-free and just did nought but whinge about them. But let's see how she perceived that in her mind. But I used to live with this person. They would do and say harsh things to me. They practically ruined a few years of my life, making me feel like I was scum of the earth. If the flat shoes fit. I would often sit in my tiny bedroom. You were going to be homeless without them? And just do nothing. Cry. Gain weight, all because of this person. Oh, it was Casey's fault she gained weight. What's her excuse now? Not Emily's fault. If you're watching this, she's still with Emily. If you're watching this in the future, at the time of this, she's with Emily. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing but cry. It's actually a really long story that I'll lie about in a future video one day. A story I would rather not talk about right now. The only good/nice thing I can think of saying about them is that they have a job. Having a job is a good thing. But knowing this person, they probably use it to their advantage to act like they are the most successful person on the planet. What was the question? Say one nice thing. No, she couldn't even say one nice thing about the person who stopped her being homeless. Do you have any pets? Yes, and I abandoned them all. Oh, she does abandon monkeys, sorry. I do. I have 3 cats and a dog. My cats' names are Ringo, Charlie, and Smokey. Very cool names for pets. My dog's name is Monkey. Ringo and Smokey were actually found in the gutter on a rainy day. when they were kittens by my girlfriend's dad. I don't remember saying that. I went over this before. I don't remember saying that. That sounds like a lie. When they shared the story with me for the first time, I cried. We all crowed together. It was embarrassing, but I couldn't help it because I am very attached to them. She abandons them. She abandons Monkey anyway. There were other cats involved as well, and they all got put into homes of people my girlfriend's parents know. Charlie was given to them years ago, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, probably a lie. And she abandoned her dog, Monkey, when she moved in with Destiny. Are you into bondage tie-ups? The most important Ask FMs, guys. Ask FMs, yeah. If I was, I think that would be between my girlfriend and I. I was thinking about just leaving that answer as so, but then it would probably make people assume I'm some freak in the sheets. I don't think anybody thinks that. But she's answering it, and she was a lot more reserved here. She didn't pretend, she was trying to be Crystal, she didn't pretend to be sex positive. I prefer passionate romantic moments, not whips and chains. I like to be bound. Yeah, she used to pretend to be all shy and stuff. Are you a virgin? With a female? No. Oh, but later on, we'll probably get to in the 2015-16 ones. She says Destiny took her virginity. With a female? No. Oh, is that a lie? Oh, right, part 7 lies. But that's not something you should go around asking people. It's kind of rude, to be honest. Do you have something unique in you? It is this one. If yes, then what is it? In me, I'm mainly Portuguese. Well, that's a lie. If it's not true, sometimes when she lies, I think she just doesn't know what she's saying. I am mainly Portuguese, because that's not true. And I find that unique, because nobody else is Portuguese, because I've never really met anyone else who was right. Okay, okay. How long has it been since the last time you got grounded and the last time you got a spanking? It's personal, guys. Which was worse? Lol, this question made me laugh. The last time I got grounded, geez, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Probably when I was like 8. The last time I got a spanking from my parents. Yeah, not from Crystal. My mom slapped me in the face. In that face, what? Oh, that is her. I thought that was me being daft. My mom slapped me in that face. About 5 years ago when I was 18. Oh. Is that when her mother and grandma kicked her out? Phew, get out. Maybe. The slapping was worse by far. I would much rather her yell at me or ground me. When I was a child, my parents never really spanked me, which is weird because they were very towards each other. My dad would hit my brother though. I was probably spanked maybe twice. Once I do remember, and it was because I was really sick with the flu and I wouldn't take my medicine. She's always hated anything that helps her not be sick. You're sick. What's one thing you miss about being a child? Yeah, I hate responsibility. Yeah, she lives with Crystal here. She had what was her responsibility? Clean the toilet, which she made Crystal do, which seems a bit unfair because she was probably making the bigger mess in the toilet. Clean that up, will you, Crystal, love? And what else was it? Put clothes away and dry the dishes or wash. Yeah, she had a couple of little chores. Got paid a lot of money for it. And she thinks that's a responsibility. I hate responsibility. Pathetic, right? But let's be honest, no matter how hard each childhood was, living as a child was easier. I don't know. Yes, there were rules, but you didn't have these gigantic responsibilities staring you in the face every day. You just had to hoover up now and again, that was it. Gigantic. Have you ever been in a relationship? Here we go. How do you twist this? Both, or either physical or verbal. How did you deal with the abuse? Did you ever find the courage to move on and start over? Right, okay, here we go. I have been in a relationship. How many people have accused of hitting them now? Have we heard about that? 3 or 4? A lot. I have been in a relationship before. The last relationship I was in consisted of all 3 abuse: physical, verbal, and sexually. Such a lie. It was a situation type deal. I left myself in because I was not sure how to get out of it. Cheap on Casey with 3 people. I left myself in. People who have not been in that situation will never understand. I can talk about it till I am blue in the face. when I choke on a potato, explaining why I never left her, but people will continue to judge and tell me it was all my choice for staying with her. It wasn't fully, it was hard. The whole whatever. Nonsense. What happens if a woman has an abortion due to grape, sorry YouTube, or you can't say that word either, incest. Oh, that's still. I still do not agree with it. Just because that child was conceived through, both horribly wrong, there still could be the most beautiful baby inside and out. They could become intelligent, like Amber, become an amazing scientist, like Amber, maybe write children's stories, like Amber. Abortion is selfish. If you do not want a child, there are amazing families who are willing to adopt. If someone is worried about their child having a bad life, it is only normal for people to go through struggles. If you don't have struggles, then something is wrong. So again, I disagree with abortion. I think she's changed her views on that now. I'm sure she has. I'm sure that she's made a video about it. Sorry about that. Do you think kids' sex is valid? Huh? I think once you are a teenager, you can decide things for yourself. Do you think kids... What does that mean? Do you think kids' sex is valid? I think once you are a teenager. What does that mean? I don't think I'm understanding the question or the answer. Do you think kids... I don't know what all that means. Do they mean... What? I don't know. What's considered taboo to you? Sex before being in love. Yeah, this is when she was all... Oh, sex. Oh, I don't know. That's pretty taboo for me. I do not even like the word. You change when you start going out with Destiny. I use it because it is easier, but I like saying, make love. I'm not a cheese ball. I promise. It's just part of the way I have always held myself. No, it's not. She's told us stories about how she used to do... I've always... You liar. Oh, lie. I do not think sex is something that should be thrown around, but if that is what someone wants to do, that is on them. Everyone is capable of making their own choices, whether I think they are right or wrong. Have you ever had to turn to prostitution? No, I never have, but someone really close to me has. Crystal. Have you ever been to court? I have, a couple of times actually. Been in foster care for my parents. Some stupid fight that happened between me and some girl. Not a physical fight, by the way. Don't know much about that one. People know more about that than me. Do you think gay people choose to be gay? Do you think straight people choose to be straight? I hope she has a normal answer. I can't remember. Not at all. I'm a lesbian and I did not choose to like girls. Don't get me wrong. There is a small, tiny population of homosexuals who do choose to be that way. I didn't know that. In spite of whatever issues they are going through. Huh? But true, meaningful homosexuals do not... Her mind's wonderful. Do not choose to be this way. Neither do straight people. I want to rant about it, but honestly, I've done it in a recent question, so I'm all out of breath regarding it. This type of question shouldn't even exist. It's an obvious answer that everyone should know. We do not choose who we are attracted to. We do not choose who we love. Okay. What are your favourite things to do in order to relax? I have ASMR. Who are you trolling here? She didn't have any haters at this point. So I watch videos on YouTube that will relax me. I have ASMR. Must be awful. Hey, she's overcome that ASMR. Do you read when you poop? The most important Ask FMs, remember. Lol, this is funny and random, and I'm honest. So here is my honest answer. Yes, I mainly go on my phone though. Okay, good to know what you do. Tell about the most memorable... Oh yeah, we've seen this one. Most memorable misbehaviors you did in your whole life. I answered this in a recent question. I have done a lot of bad things in my life. Trust me. The first bad thing that I remember doing was bullying a girl in 2nd grade. How old 2nd grade? It's very young, isn't it? I broke her glasses. Voted second friendliest in school. How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh? Currently, I'm about 358. Whoa, this isn't 2014 though. She'll never get to 358. My highest was 420. She'll not even get down to 420. God, she was a skinny gal back then. How many times a week do you have? I don't know why I thought I was going to say an afternoon poop. Sorry. Oh, we just did a question about poop. Have an afternoon nap. 0. I don't nap. I'm not showing the montage again of her saying, I've just had a nap 50 times. Did you seriously just, I don't know, excuse PDF and compare it to how people might feel about you being a lesbian? Must have missed that one. It is completely different. There is nothing wrong with being gay, being a PDF. However, there is no excuse. It's not normal or right, and we should not just accept it. Okay. It's not something I want to accept per se. Oh, well done. But I know how it feels to be judged. You can't help how you feel, right? I'd just rather not have to deal with any of it. Oh yeah, this is when she's saying, she says she's a lesbian, so how can I judge somebody else for being into kids? But then her reason for excusing the PDF stuff changes over time. It'll probably be in this one or the next episode. Oh, I had those views about PDFs because of this, and because it's like it keeps changing. Oh, we're still on the subject. PDF is not a matter of you can't help how you feel. Actually, it is. It's a sickness. You're sick. Jeez, just like cancer. Yeah, sure it is. Or depression. Yep. Or obesity. Oh, obesity. She threw that one in there as well. I'm so sick. I'm so ill. It's a sickness. You cannot control sickness. You can get help, but that only goes so far. PDF is not like cancer or depression or obesity. It is not like that. You're talking some poop because they are not comparable. Look into it as a victim. I know it's not like that. It's evil and wrong and should not be treated with sympathy. First of all, oh yeah, I forgot it was this one. Okay. First of all, don't play victim. I don't think victim with someone who has been there, done that, got the t-shirt. With someone who has been there, done that. Ugh. How can you be sassy over this? Thank you. Ugh. Secondly, your opinion is your opinion and mine is mine. Get over it. Great way to talk to somebody. And people, well, just read it. I can't say all that. People F. Children is not like when someone is depressed or gets a disease. What the F? I agree. What the F? I was okay. So please don't shove stupid poop in my face. People who are sick, point blank. Okay. How am I playing victim? Oh, I was reading it in the Amber voice. I love to dance. I love to play victim. How am I playing victim? You're an hole. Everybody in agreement there? Yep. I'm letting you know what happened so you can see where I'm coming from. That's what it felt like. She's just always so defensive. So, yeah. And for you to try and undermine me and my experience like that, F you. I think that's the correct response to that. It's not an opinion matter. It's the reality. PD is different than what you compared it to. You said you were a victim and you assumed I wasn't. We both have different opinions, so why do you keep pushing mine? Ugh, God, she's gross. You said Crystal has a form of income. Good off that subject. Where does she get her income from? The government. About 5 years ago, something happened to her. Not gonna say. And why even say that? So she's always done that. She always gives you a little bit of information and then leaves it. So then people speculate, and then she goes, "Why are you speculating?" Because you just... The government. About 5 years ago, something happened. Not gonna say what though. Don't even say that. But something happened. Other than boyfriends, have you seen a in real life or on accident? Skinny dipping, a dare, a silly boy flashing, a brother's on accident. There's usually a funny story with it. Is there? I have. I'd rather not talk about that though. Thanks. See here. Oh, I'm not going to talk about that stuff. But then in later years, she'd be talking about all the stuff she's done with that stuff. Yeah. When are you getting a job? This will be good. Yeah. When I get my ID. Okay. Crystal gets her license. All right. Only 2 things. That's fine. I lose more weight. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Crystal's parents. are what? Crystal's parents are ready for Crystal to be driving on her own, and for them to be ready for me to, and for them to be ready. And the company actually hires me. So she always has all these excuses. What was the one she gave to Aunt Tammy? Oh, I need my shot history. All right, okay. I always forget when I go back and I catch clips of the Crystal era when I'm looking for clips. I always forget she's not like 15 or 16 living with her parents. She was 20, 21, 22, living with her girlfriend's parents and just lived like a kid. Madness, absolutely madness. When they are ready. Who are they? They're not related to you. When they are ready. What health issue do you have that slows your weight loss? Oh, this will be good. I can't remember this one. When women get their period, I knew it would be good. They retain water, which causes me to gain 200 pounds of water. They retain water, which causes a weight gain between 2 to 15 pounds. Who are women? I didn't know that. It's probably untrue. There's times where I get my period for 6 months without stop. Didn't she blame getting cancer on Beck because she was bleeding all the time and Beck didn't care? So even back here, she was for 6 months without that's got to be bad for you. So when that happens, I don't lose weight. It's nerve-wracking because I never know when my period comes and goes. It sucks. Jesus, 6 months. Have you ever had a job? If so, where, and did you enjoy it? No, she's go on. I have. I've worked in an elderly home. No, she didn't. Not yet, she didn't. And I did enjoy it. I've also worked at a boys and girls club. I also enjoyed that. As you can tell, I really like helping people. As you can tell, I'm amazing. I can tell just by your views on everything. OMG, that gave me chills. How beautiful. I'm glad you got your happy ever after. What with Crystal? Yeah. No, she didn't. How long were you talking to Crystal before you moved there? She was cheating on Casey with 3 women. And did your ex know you talked to her? Is it going to be this one where she pretends they were in an open relationship? I mean, they were towards the very end, but not when she cheated with 3 people. My ex did know. She even... Oh, that was it! She even allowed Crystal to come visit me for a full weekend. My ex knew I was intimate with her. She accepted that I was in love with someone else, but still wouldn't leave me. Oh yeah, Amber was the one who being in that relationship. Jesus! Not a fan of the word toxic. I think it gets used too much, but... pretty toxic. I knew Crystal for almost a year before I moved to be with her. Oh my god, she just spent the night, was it at a hotel as well? I think it was. She just spent the night with Crystal, this girl she was talking to online. Very brave of Amber to do that, considering Casey was so abusive, yeah. What a very understanding, abusive partner Casey was, eh? Well, that's crazy. How did Crystal feel around her? Or did she... wait, did they stay in the same house? Wow, that's crazy. How did Crystal feel around her that weekend? And so you said she wouldn't let you leave. How? Did you secretly leave when you decided that the time was right? Or how did that happen? And was she abusive to you? Crystal felt awkward. But I think we all did. Did you all hang out? It was so weird. To be honest, it was a very weird situation to be in. It was a very weird situation. You made it weird to be in, but I was very grateful for my ex to allow it, because in reality, it was all up to her if Crystal came or not. My ex wouldn't let me leave because she would constantly say how she would end herself. That's an Amber thing to do, not a Casey thing. It was just a very unhealthy way to live. No, I didn't secretly leave. I finally just got fed up with everything and didn't give in to her tears and her begging. It was by far one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, moving to be with Crystal and live there for 4 years and get loads of money to do nothing. It was really hard. Those responsibilities, of being an adult in my life, and I will continue to believe that. I know you will. I was literally shattering her heart. Right before my eyes. I was as strong as I could be. And I did it, and I'm grateful I did. Yes, my ex was abused in every eat imaginable. Always got food on the brain in every eat imaginable. Very abusive of her to let you cheat on her. Terrible. Yeah, me neither. Did your ex ever try to contact you again? She did, after 2 years. She sent me a long message trying to show off what was going on in her life. It was pitiful and lots of drama. Do you know what is pitiful? Amber claiming her ex raped her and then sending her a message saying, hey, still reading those books? Any tips for me in Destiny? That's pitiful. It's weird. Like talking to you as in fighting or trying to get with you. As in fighting and calling me a liar. If the flats fit, just a bunch of crap I didn't want to deal with. Are you a jealous person? If so, what kind of things make you jealous? Add on, yes, she's jealous, but she brought in her online girlfriend to cheat in front... Eh? Oh yeah, oh yes. I get jealous when certain people talk to... like her parents. She didn't go anywhere when certain people talk to Crystal. I'm going to use the word again. Toxic. That's a big one for me. I don't know why I get like that. I trust her. I just don't trust other people. Maybe because you're always cheating every other weekend. What is your most dreaded housework? I was thinking of a different one. Probably taking Monkey to go potty. Is that housework? No, it's not. It's just looking after your pet. Okay. She'd be a great mother. Sometimes he takes ages and I have to stand out there waiting for him. Wrong weather. It's snowing or super hot. So she doesn't like taking Monkey to go potty because she has to stand out there and wait. And that's why lots of people think Rarity got out because she just left the door open. Because she didn't want to stand there and wait and keep an eye on the pets. And Rarity went, so she just left the door open. Which, yeah. Why are you afraid to drive? I've been in 2 car accidents in my life and they both have affected me. I wasn't the one driving, clearly. Not only that, but if I ever did drive, yeah, I'd probably trust myself behind the wheel. I wouldn't. She was my Uber driver. Where you going to, love? Never mind, I'll walk. Behind the wheel after lots of practice, and I am more than positive I'd be good at it, but I don't trust other drivers. Driving is such a weird concept to me. I'm beyond nervous enough when Crystal drives. Shut up, man. Do people usually believe you're younger or older? She just said she looked like a... Oh no, I said she looked like a toddler. A high schooler. Somebody said she looked like a high schooler. And she's what, 34? You are... How old or young do you feel? I'm 23. Oh my god, she was 23 living off Crystal's parents. I thought I was younger. When I tell people that, they're shocked. I'm often mistaken for a 15-year-old. Oh my god. So 11 years later, she's still pulling the whole... People think I look like I'm in high school. Jesus. She really is on repeat, isn't she? 15. I mean, really, I can understand like 18 or something. But 15? Do I really look that young? No. I feel like I'm 17 emotionally because of the living situation I'm still in and just the way I act sometimes. She was more self-aware here, I guess. I don't know. And physically sometimes I feel ancient about... Whatever, man. Hilarious. Did you like your foster parents when you first lived there and now? Time of making this, her foster mother... Oh, it didn't just pass away. It was 2 months ago. But she only told us about it now for sympathy. I loved her. Did you go to the funeral? No. Oh, sure then. I don't have foster parents anymore. I've had several. The first foster parents I've ever had were Nancy and Jerry. Their granddaughter lived with them and they had one younger boy, foster child, as well as besides my brother and I. My brother told me that Jerry would ask him perverted questions about his manhood while taking a bath. Might be true, but you never know with Amber. My brother was only about 7 or 8, then mind you. So to answer your question, I hate them. To get rid of us, for God knows why, they lied and said they were going on a vacation and needed to drop us off at a shelter. Weeks went by and I never heard from them again. People are sick. She was still using the sick line then. That's good. Zachary Michael, you're sick. Geordie, you're sick. Couldn't you live with your grandparents or any other... No, a family hates her. Or any other family when you were placed into a foster home? I feel so sorry for you. Don't. No child should be going through the situation you're in. Okay. I tried living with an aunt and uncle at one point, but it turned out that they smoked marijuana and they were just as crazy as the rest of my family, so we had to move out. Can you tell me about your second foster parents? She was a single mom, her name was Kim. Her daughter lived with her who was 14, and she also had a roommate, a female at the age of 20 or so who had a toddler. I don't remember much besides Kim was a complete health freak. She ate not chemicals and walked now and again. What a health freak. And I was afraid to sleep because I swear the house was haunted. Alright. Her and I bumped heads a lot. One night she pushed me on the stairs, so I swiped her computer off the table. Oh, that's such a bratty thing to do, isn't it? I called my social worker and left my brother behind. He didn't want to leave. That's when my brother and I got separated. We were separated for about 2.5 years. He loves leaving things behind. Most you ever ate. You ever seen that Simpsons episode? All you can eat buffet. And Homer sues the seafood buffet because they kick him out before he's had all you can eat. I wouldn't be able to tell you, like calorie wise, easily over 10,000 calories in one day. Easily. She's amazing. She's amazing. She's spectacular. Why do you have to wait by the door when Monkey's in the yard? Because he climbs the fence. That's why his name is Monkey. He climbed the fences in the animal shelter he lived in, so we take precautions. What her stood watching. What's she gonna do? Not much. She gonna climb the fence as well? Is it Shaun of the Dead? One of them, he just falls over the fence, you know what I mean. Overfeeding your dog is abuse, obviously. You give him the food, he doesn't do it to himself. Yeah, it's like when you say a 4-year-old who weighs more than me, and it's like, well, this is the parent, so man. He clearly struggles to breathe. Oh yeah, we don't overfeed him. Yes, you do. Ever. We give him exactly what the veterinarian told us, thank you for your service, told us to do. What they said, overfeed your pet until he's 11 pounds overweight or whatever it was. He clearly isn't healthy because he's overweight. I don't think she knows what healthy means, you know. So I don't think it's her line. I think she just doesn't understand anything. Because he's overweight. You're not healthy because you're overweight. And you're doing something about it. So try doing something for your dog. Yeah, of course. A 13-year-old child is 20 pounds overweight. Are her parents abusing her? Yeah. Kids shouldn't be overweight. Your pet shouldn't be overweight. It's unhealthy. You're making their life more difficult. And you're going to take some time off their life. Yeah. Solved. From a man wearing a cow costume. This is what you've come for, the wisdom. From the cow man. Yes, they are, because they're giving the child too much food, which can lead to bad health conditions. You're a disgrace. You're sick. You're a disgrace. That's not abusing a child. You're insane. She's sick. Feeding a child fast food and letting them overeat is abuse. It's neglecting their health. In some states, parents can be charged with neglect for it. I didn't know that. Obesity is serious and causes risk for many health issues. If you know your child is unhealthy, yet still shove poop food in their mouth, it's abuse. Yeah. Poop, in your opinion, is one snack a day for a dog. Look, man, why are you arguing? Your dog's overweight. What are you arguing for? I think you need to get a life. Whether we fed Monkey green beans or the one snack a day, it is 11 pounds. He is 11. Why do I remember this nonsense? This is never going to come in handy. He's 11 pounds overweight from getting fixed. You're not a veterinarian. Get a life. Go stalk someone who actually uses their pets. Thanks, bye. That would be you, Amber. That would be my big fat ass. Just to say it's two different people I started saying... What? Just say it's two different people I started saying about your dog, then the children, and the person below started talking about the children's situation, which I completely agree with them. You're the same person. I write Damon White. Don't start accusing people of... Not many people use commas. I knew it was you because of your commas. Well done, detective, you've done it again. Not many people use commas in between each sentence like you do with no period on your last sentence. Learn your punctuations, coming from Amber. Learn your punctuations, and maybe then I wouldn't know it was you. She didn't even have any haters back in these days, barely any. She's still upset. Whoa, man. I mean, it's gotten worse over time. Now, it's to the point where she's watching Geordie's 2-3 hour streams. They are good streams. What accomplishments are you most proud of? I can't remember what she says here. It's going to be something stupid. No. Graduating high school, going to college, moving across the country, my writing ability. There's the stupid bit. The weight I have lost. Nah, 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 nah. Have you had a threesome or plan to do so? None of your business. No, I don't plan to. That's good to not answer questions like that. That's a bit personal. Good she doesn't answer them. Give it a minute though. Would you have any hate towards your mom if she knew that the guy... oh yeah, well, this is this era, isn't it? Knew that the guy she with tried to you when you were little and stayed with him. I'm a little confused, as a shocker. With this question, do you mean what would you do if your mom stayed with a man who tried to you? I dislike her a lot, but she's not like that. When she found out she was furious. There's holes in that story already. We'll come back to it. There's loads of holes in that story. What's the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you? Just existing. It's pretty embarrassing. Falling, even then you were falling in front of a bunch of people a few times in a row. Oh, that was about. Are you okay, Amber? Amber, come on. Okay, now it's getting awkward. How old were you when you were? And who did it? I was 6, and it was my cousin. Holes in that story. How old was your cousin, and what was the outcome? Did he go to jail? She did not go to jail because we didn't turn her in. She only told her mum, but then also told her brother. There's so many holes in the story. She was a young adult. I really don't want to talk about it anymore. Good. Do you scare yourself of what you might be capable of? What, fall an hour? Multiple times. I'm scared of how many times I could fall over in one go. Like doing something bad, and do you trust yourself? I would never do something that drastic. The only time I don't trust myself is when I'm hungry. Is when I'm really, really angry. Same thing, hangry. I normally say things I regret later on. I can be a big... You don't say it. Do you keep your room clean or messy? I'm in the middle, you liar. I do have clothes on the ground almost constantly. It's not even our house. Imagine staying with your partner's parents. Even now. Imagine it now as an adult. In your 20s and your 30s. Imagine staying with your partner's parents and just... mess everywhere. Imagine doing that. You'd be really awkward in your 30s. It'd be weird. Never mind in your lower 20s. I have clothes on the ground. It's not your house. I know you personally, Amberlynn, and we both know you're messed up. You hurt people all the time, gets worse, and act like you did nothing. You really do know it, don't you? Hope you improve soon. 11 years. Give it time. You don't know me personally. Nice try. Nice try, bub. What's the worst thing you've ever done? Shh. Sad part is, too many things to name. Mint. What is something you've done that you're not exactly proud of? Okay. Bullied people. I know how that feels. She was never bullied. Get lost, man. At the time, I didn't care. You don't care now, man. Do you ever fell? 3 times in a row. Plastic bag. Do you ever feel like Crystal mom doesn't like you because you don't work? I do. Good. You should. How did you bully people? Why did you do it? Sometimes I would say mean things to people online. She was a troll. You're sick. This was really mean. This was years ago. Oh, it doesn't count. Sometimes I would bully younger people in school. I think I did it because I was bullied. You think? You weren't bullied. Shut up, man. I wanted to retaliate. It's sad. I would never do something like that now. At what age did you lose your V-card? Was it a guy or girl? Do you regret it? 18, girl, no. I swear later she says she doesn't lose it until Destiny at 24. 18, whatever. Is that a lie then? Oh, fuck. Part 7. I'm nearly done with part 7. I've nearly got enough likes for part 7. Thought I was done. You're becoming one of those people that doesn't like their subscribers. She hates her subscribers. What? I love my subscribers. You have no idea how much I appreciate them. Sure up. Lie. Oh, no. You must feel so sick for all the bad you did to those poor hearts you bullied. I hope you feel what they felt and much more. I hate bullies my sister committed because of people like you. How can you ever forgive yourself? I was 12 when I was a bully. Nah, that carried on until she was 17. I knew she said 13. She changed it 17 in one thing and 13 here. I was 12 when I was a bully. I never bullied anyone since. You liar! So it was more so me being immature. That was 11 years ago. All children become a little rude. She always likes to backtrack when people go, oh, I wasn't a bully, I was just a little bit rude. When given the chance, no one is perfect. You are, girl. You are. When I turned 13, I changed automatically. Didn't you beat somebody up and stole the shoes at 16? She must have changed back for a night. I changed automatically. What's happening to me? I've become nice. I've become the second nicest girl in school. I would have to think about it because I'm not a bully. I'm the victim. My whole life, I have been bullied. Shut up. Beyond belief. You'd be surprised. Shut up. Has a guy or women ever hit you? Yes. And have you ever hit people? Yes. Not so. How did your partner abuse you in Arizona? She would punch me, slap me, scratch me, strangle me, abuse me with her words. Lies. Lies, 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 lies. Wow, she bullied someone when she was a child. Yes, bullying is wrong, but there is a difference between a child bullying and a teenager or adult. The bullying that goes on these days is horrible compared to how it used to be. She doesn't deserve... Is this Amber writing this? She doesn't deserve for you to be cruel for something she did years ago. She does if she hasn't changed. I've said before, Mike Tyson, George Foreman used to mug people when they were very young men. Not like that anymore. So you don't go, you used to mug people, George Foreman. You just go, I love your grill. That's what you do now. So yeah, if you change, people forgive you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Damon White. I would never bully someone now unless I was in a relationship with them and made them wipe my ass. I mean, I would not even consider what I did when I was 12 to be bullying anywhere. What, smashing a girl's glasses? Or just a laugh, was it? I'm just not that kind of person. I will just leave it with what you said because you worded it perfectly. Thank you, kind stranger. That your old partner hit you? Why did she? I don't know why. Some people are violent. That's just how it is. Maybe she had BPD. What hell are you going through? You have roof, clothes... What? You have roof, clothes, food, money, love. I'm a single widow. Mom, 4 kids. 1 special needs. Work 3 jobs. But all go on meds for kids. What? But all go on meds for kids have eviction notice. And last bit of food for kids. No money to get more. That is hell to us. You are living lavishly. I understand that everyone has their issues and problems, but never compare issues with someone else. If you wanted, I could sit here and name just a few things that I'm going through. That would literally shock you and put you in your place, you single widowed mother. Put you in your place. Great gal. A line. Might be deactivating my AskFM account. I started this so that my viewers on YouTube can communicate with me. I get nothing but hate though. Stop being scummy. I'm a human. Alright, Elephant Man. I'm a human with feelings, and quite frankly, I cannot take the hate anymore. In 2014. She couldn't take it then. Jeez. It's getting to me really bad. If I ever stop replying, just know that I was not strong enough to continue reading hateful things about me. Stop being scummy. Oh, she's back. When is it? The same day. Is it the same day? Well done, that was good. It seems you always threaten to stop P videos or your account to get attention. Then you come right back. Do you want everyone to ask you to stay? God, she was pulling this back in 2014. Please, Amberlynn, get some help. This internet obsession does seem like you cannot deal. God, even 2014 people realised she was obsessed with the internet. She was just gone. It seems like you always threaten to stop P videos or your account to get attention. Then you come right back. Do you want everyone to ask you to stay? God, she was pulling this in 2014. Please, Amberlynn, get some help. This internet obsession does seem like you cannot deal. God, even in 2014, people realised her internet obsession was just too much for her. Even back then, it's obviously gotten so much worse now. It's scary how obsessed she is now with the whole Geordie thing and wow, messaging Zach was just insane, man. I randomly say I'm going to stop doing videos because at the time I really feel like that's going to happen. Lie, internet obsession? Moi? I upload vlogs on YouTube. I randomly check AskFM. She dedicates all her time to checking all the websites, all the channels now. Those are the only 2 sites I really go on. How's that internet obsessed? Lol. See that? God, people always try and help her, give her sound advice, and she just laughs at them. It's like, okay, but it's 2024 now, nearly 2025, and she makes herself ill from just look what Geordie thinks. All right. Serious question. I never see or hear anything from you in your videos that suggests that you have any real life friends. She always steals the partners. Do you have any real life friends that you do anything with other than Crystal and her family? No, I don't. I suppose I hate friends. Why not a real break from YouTube for a month or two? God, even then they were giving a sound advice. A month or two, you had this issue before. Oh, did she already? You took a day or a few off and came right back. God, she already did it then. If you feel this emotional, it might be a good idea before it gets out of hand. Great advice. She should have took it. Good luck. I took a 5. That's not long enough. I took a 5-day break last time. This time is different though. People are being outright mean. Didn't you just say she was leaving? I shouldn't have to take a break. People should learn some respect. They're only going to respect people who deserve it, not someone who's a nut job. If you don't mind me asking, what grades did you get in high school? In high school, I was one of the bad kids. She's watched Grease too many times. Or at least that's what I was told. I never did my homework, ditched all the time, caused trouble, just didn't care. I had all Fs for the first 3 years. Now, Americans will understand the school system more than me. Is this true? I don't know. I had all Fs for the first 3 years of high school. I kept getting transferred to other schools where bad kids went. Finally, at the age of 17, I wasn't wanting to be that kind of person anymore. I got perfectly on track, thought you did at 13, had mostly A's, and was able to graduate my class. So she got all Fs for the first 3 years of high school, kept getting transferred. Then at 17, turned it around and then graduated. Can you do that? I don't know American schools. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Would you ever spend a day on the farm to grasp a better understanding of the hard labour of a farmer? I've spent days on farms before. I used to live on farms. So many jokes if I was Geordie I'd make, but I'm better than Geordie. I helped a lot. Some of the things I did actually shocks me to think about now. What the hell did you do? Crystal is bi? Yes. Oh. I forgot she just came right out and said that. I don't think Crystal wanted that shade. Crystal is bi? Yes. That was nice of you. Why have you disabled thumbs up? That is not fair. I do not want people to rate if they like my video or not. Oh, she didn't like the thumbs down. I feel like if you like it, you will watch. That will indicate that you like it. No, I love hate watching. I've got a few channels I hate watch. I love it. It's better than watching the channels I like. And if you don't like it, just don't even bother watching. But I love to hate watch. Don't you think... what? Don't you think she should call herself lesbian? Oh, not this one. If she with you since she found the love of her life. So this is Crystal. She said she's bi, and someone's saying, don't you think she should call herself a lesbian? I actually agree with you. I've tried to talk about her sexuality and convince her that she's wrong. I've tried to talk to her about it as well. I guess she can call herself whatever she wants, but I do agree. Nuts. I'm not dehumanizing you, Amber, if you're watching, which you are. You just nuts. What was your first paying job? Cleaning yards. You're such a liar. Oh, is that another lie? Fuck, man. This was a bad idea. When you're extremely angry with someone, what tactics do you use to hurt them, if any? Insults, fists, their secrets against them. Ooh. I say things to them that I know will make them feel low. Saying it again, toxic. It's sad, I know, but we all do it. Whether we want to admit it or not. She always does this. She always acts terribly and then says, but hey, we all do that. Alright, What's something about you most people don't know? I thought you were going to say Portuguese. I used to hide that part of me, but it's something that happened and I can't hide it anymore. The person who was there a family member or someone you just trusted or neither. A family member, yes. That changes. If you could face the person who, what would you say to them and ask why they did it? Lies. That's so sad. How did even do that? Where were your parents the whole time? I don't remember where they were, to be honest. Lies. When was the last time you've been to hospital? Every week. Got her on bed there. Amber, come on in. What's up with you today? I've been bleeding for 6 months. Jeez. Oh, she didn't go to the hospital about that. You've been to a hospital and why? Probably for my back. Oh, gallstones. What changed your mind about not wanting kids? Because I will never be able to be that kind of responsible. She's right. She's right. I'll give her that. She is right. Have you and Crystal ever got mad at each other? Ah, all the time. It's only normal. If you don't argue, you don't care. If you don't punch your partner in the face, you don't care. All right, Amber. That's so cool about that's so cool about you dancing. Do you have any old videos or of your shows or of someone that you made a dance for them to perform? No, I wish my No, I wish my parents used to have all that, but I wouldn't be able to tell you where any of that is located now. Well, she's in touch with her mum now. Ask your mum where they are. There's the Space website, which I went through, thousands of pictures and videos. Not one of Amber. It'd be good if Amber went through and told us which kids she did the dancing for. Because there was loads of kids dancing, performing on stage. No sign of Amber. So I wonder which ones Amber... She was a bully till she was 17, but then choreographed. Alright. How come you disabled all thumbs on your videos? Because I didn't like that. I take the time. People should just... The thinking is nuts, man. Because I didn't like that. I take the time to make vlogs, open up my heart and life, and people thumbed them down. I got still obsessed. Even back then was obsessed. I got thumbs up, yeah, but the thumbs down really affected me. I don't want my videos rated if people dislike them. It's pretty hurtful. And she's never changed. This is when she needed to stop the obsession, but she just carried it on and it's reached crazy levels now. What is something unique about Crystal that no one would guess? Her surgery. What are you telling them for? Her surgery. She loves to give... Stop telling people something. It's this whole thing that I don't want to get into. Does she do that on purpose or she's just daft? I don't know. Have you ever been to a strip club? If so, did you like it? If not, would you ever want to go? Why or why not? I've never been to one. I wouldn't either because I find that to be cheating. Oh God, everything's cheating to Amber. Everything's cheating to Amber unless when she does it, then it's not cheating. Flirting with other people is cheating. Didn't you flirt with Erica behind Emily's back? Shut up. Alright, okay. You have no proof. What about all these clips? They're manipulated. Okay. You're sick. I have never been to one. I wouldn't either. Because I find that to be cheating. I am in a committed relationship and the only girl I want to be with... What is your favourite household chore? Least favourite? Favourite would be decorating, organising. That's not a chore. God, man. Least favourite is probably cleaning the toilet. Crystal does it for me. Cracking job. Punches Crystal in the face and then makes her clean the toilet. She's so nice. When's the last time you yelled at someone? Probably today. She doesn't even remember. It's the BPD. Probably today. Again, I've been extremely overwhelmed. You got now to do. Oh well, it's fine to shout at someone then. What do you do when you're stressed? Take it out on people. Fuck. I don't mean to. Right, or were you still scummy? By accident. How often did you cheat on tests? Oh, whenever I could. I don't know this one. Whenever I could, but it's rare because teachers stare at you like a hawk most of the time. I never cheated in college though. Also, she cheated in high school. Maybe that's how she graduated. Wait. Also, she's dead proud about graduating, but then admits to cheating on... Is that alive? 24. Fact about me, when I was about 4, I got ran over by a goose. My parents will tell you that story if you ask them. Alright, I'll just call you mum and dad, will I? Shut up. Fact about me, I'm hurting. Mentally or what? I'm so back and forth on whether... Oh, you spelled weather right this time. I want to continue making YouTube videos or not. Mentally, okay. It seems like people from there love to come over here and say rude things to me. I don't understand why. What have I done to them? I think she genuinely doesn't understand why, which is a little bit sad. Yeah. Going to sleep. Laughing my ass off, whatever it is, she's not. Laughing my ass off over here, though, at people who think they know everything. When in reality, they have no idea what they're talking about. Watching my YouTube videos, even though you dislike me and everything that I say, I love. There's a good few channels I watch that I hate watch. It's great. Geordie. And everything that I do just shows that you're the one with no life. She was saying this as she was just living as a kid in somebody else's house. Blah blah blah. Anyway, leave me stuff. What? Anyways, leave me stuff, and I'll reply when I wake up. Oh, I thought. All right. You said you have never been professionally assessed, therefore you cannot say you have an ED. You blame everything on factors outside yourself, ED or not. It is up to you to do something. God, even back then, people were telling her, stop being such a victim. It's nauseating. Good word, it is. Oh, no. When I was 9 to 18, I had insurance because I was in foster care. I was assessed confidentially. No one knew but me and the doctor. Thank you. Please stop. So when she was 9, she was diagnosed with ED and other stuff, but nobody knew, just her. Like she says things and people go, well, that's a lie. Like when she said she was diagnosed with, was it binge eating? I think it was. She was diagnosed with something from BetterHelp, an online therapist. She was like, this is years later. And then people go, you can't be diagnosed online, that's not how it works. So then she had to come out going, oh yeah, they did the wrong thing. So same here. I was assessed confidentially. No one knew. That's not how it works, Amber. Because she doesn't know the world. She's so sheltered. She doesn't know how things work. No one knew but you and the doctor. Yeah, right. A doctor is going to diagnose a minor and not share it with anyone else. That's what I mean. Of course not. But she doesn't know that. Then anyone else. Then not get you treatment. Oh yeah. Lying and making BS excuses again. You try to think you were so unique. I was in a children's shelter at the time. I was practically my own self. No family whatsoever. I will always consider a nutritionist a doctor. Also, it was a nutrition. Wasn't even a therapist or a psycho. I will always consider a nutritionist a doctor. That hurt. So that's why I called her that. And yes, she was the only one who knew from my understanding, but who knows? Oh God, the lies are so obvious, man. I'm sure she told staff at the oh, now you're sure. I'm sure she told staff at the shelter, but she didn't tell me that. She would have had no. Same with my diagnosis with depression. Did the nutritionist diagnose her with depression? It took me years to tell people, but that was also in private. I wasn't as ashamed of that. God, the lies. Since you cheated on your ex, do you think karma will come back in the form of Kay leaving you? Do you believe in karma? I do believe in karma. I don't think Crystal would ever do that to me. She'd dump me though. I believe my karma was dealt to me in other ways. All the responsibility. Crystal is the only good thing that has ever happened to me, and I know it'll stay that way. Wrong. Why was ex-girlfriend unhealthy for you? She was abusive in every way towards me, physically, sexually, whatever. Her mum and her mum's boyfriend was abusive towards me too, in all ways, but sexually. The whole environment was poison. When she says, and she said after this that the audience are abusing her, reaction channels are abusing her, and you go, that's not abuse. What? No, it's not. So when she says, oh, people used to abuse, I don't think she knows what it means. I was surprised to see that you are a cheater. I thought of you different from that. I did cheat, yes. The story she says now is she didn't cheat, but she was slightly more honest here. Slightly, I guess. I did cheat, yes. I wasn't happy. I was abused, alright, and stuck. When I finally found someone that made me feel special, I couldn't control the love for one another. Well, what about the other two girls? Julia, who was 16, and you were 19. Gotta be some laws there. It was Julia who was 16, and was it Paige or Faith? I just said it. And I don't know how old the other one was. Is Monkey your dog? Did you bring him with you? They got Monkey because I wanted a dog. And then I abandoned it. Like I abandoned Rarity. I'd always talk about it. Crystal's mom saw a dog one day while she was out with a friend, contacted us, and we went and saw him. We adopted him the next day, and Monkey is my dog. Just like the cat's our mine too. We all love these animals just as much as the next person in the house. Lies. What were you like in high school? Didn't go. Alright. Gothic. Was she? Smoking weed, didn't care, depressed. Alright. You watched Twilight and you made up a story for yourself. Have you ever yelled at a teacher? Sort of. Sort of. Is that not either a yes or no? She's always had a problem with authority figures, whether it's foster parents, or real parents, girlfriend's parents. Oh. Panic there, I was in my cow onesie, sorry. I did an Amber, I got some takeout. A coffee. Oh, I panicked there, right. I'm like Amber, got takeout, and I'm out of breath going up and down some stairs. Have you ever yelled at a teacher? Sort of. Okay. Are you pro-choice? No, I'm not. I don't know what to say. You truly get off on this stuff. Yes, she does. You can't handle a thumbs down. You must know. Everybody must know when they start YouTube. And some people will dislike you. She must have... If she can't handle one thumbs down, she must have thought everyone's gonna love me. OMG, give me a break. You don't want this chaos to stop. You love it. Even the negative attention she loves. If reaction channels moved on to foodie for a month, she'd be really upset. She'd start to do things to get reaction channels to talk about her again. I hate it. That's why I made that video. That's why I'm done with YouTube. That's why I cry on a day-to-day basis. But you cry because of dislikes. Jesus. But finally, I feel better after having ended YouTube. July 21st. Has anyone ever told you that you should consider modelling? Because if they did, they were lying. If so, what came out of that? Did you have any modelling contracts or not? Yes. You liar! And there's a video where she says when she was 15, she was asked, I was 16, I got asked to come to a plus size fat teenager shoot for some clothing line. I never went. Hold on. Oh man, the lies. She said she got asked when she was 15, but her parents said no. But she wasn't in her parents' care at 15. She wasn't even talking to them. So obviously that was a lie. But now it's 16. Okay, close enough. But she just never went. Oh God, the lies, man. I'll put that on. How long do you think until she starts making videos again? Oh, a day or two, probably. Once she isn't getting as much attention, it will drive her nuts. Sorry, but I lost all respect for you when you chose to get rid of YouTube instead of the source of the problem, regardless of which one you have had longer. It's just so stupid. The source of the problem is YouTube. The rude people are watching my life on YouTube and disrespecting me. It's weird. She thinks she deserves, just demands this respect. She just thinks she deserves respect. But living like a kid at 23, she thought she deserved respect. It's weird. I'm done opening up to people on here for that exact reason. Now that Crystal has her DL, driver's license, I'm getting better at that. When will you get yours? I don't have a car. I'll probably be one of those people who never have their licenses. Lol. It's weird. Most of my family and the people I know don't have driver's license. Alright. I grew up in a place where you could walk everywhere or take the bus. I'm sure that's a lie. God, there's so many lies. Why not give that money to our parents? You don't know what money I've given them already. Now to give us 70 grand in 4 years, I think it was. What money I've given them. Do you pay rent? I pay in ways that I can. I buy my own food. Oh, that's a lie. Fuck. I pay for Crystal's food. I buy all of our hygiene products. You don't use them though. Since I moved in, her parents don't have to pay for any of that for their daughter anymore. She is crackers. What's the biggest lie you've ever told? That's the one. That my dad died. I was young and stupid. What's your excuse now? I wanted attention from a certain... She's obsessed with attention. It was honestly the most immature lie I have ever told as well. Not cute. If you had to change your first name... Yay! I thought it was. What would you change it to? Rarity. There's a joke there somewhere. You cheated on your ex-girlfriend and Crystal will cheat on you. Karma. That's what it is, dumb poop. Since my ex-girlfriend Since my ex-girlfriend graped me, and then I asked for sex tips from that person to grape me, and it me physically and mentally, I'd like to call it karma for her. Oh, man, she is nuts. Wait a minute, Crystal has titty fungus? I forgot about that one. Now that's pretty funny. She has benign. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. She has benign. She has benign. She has benign. Come on, keep going. I've got to get through this. She has benign. She seriously get a life. You're showing more immaturity as the minutes pass. It's the most pathetic thing I've ever witnessed. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Oh, so last year, this year. Healthier. Married. Not jobless. Why don't you want children? Does your girlfriend want children? No, she doesn't. I can barely take care of myself. Ha ha ha, that's funny. I demand respect. Can't even look after yourself. I just prefer having pets. Mainly cats. I love children. I love children. I love babies. I just can't imagine myself as a mother. Neither can I. How many women and men have you had sex with? I never did full sex with a guy. 2 girls. 1 cup. Oh, that was Amber? I need to watch it again. Are you a Republican or a Democrat? Republican, I think. Ha ha ha. No, you're not. It's probably the Democrats that agree with gay marriage. The Republicans are asses and want to take medical help away and raise taxes on the poor and a bunch of other stuff. Whoops, I messed up then, lol. I'm a Democrat. Which languages do you understand or speak? This'll be good. I speak fluent. Why would you say that? If you speak English, you wouldn't say I speak fluent. I speak, and she doesn't. I speak fluent in English, but I know a little sign language. Japanese? Spanish and pot. No, you don't. Pot 7 lies. Do you only own that one dirty blue and white bra you always have on? The one with the filthy straps. First off, it's not white. Don't act smug when you're disgusting. When you're minging. Minging means disgusting for America. Now, that's why you think it looks dirty, because you're assuming it's white. Secondly, I posted a video showing and talking about my bras, forget the reason, and explaining why I have 6 of them. 6 of the same exact bra. That was 3 of the exact same, and then she lost 1. But that's a lie. We've already got that in lie part, whatever. What was the last time you were angry? What happened? That's a bit personal, actually. I don't feel like sharing it on here. Good! You don't have to share everything. How do you feel... Oh, no. How do you feel towards the N-word? Oh, no. This is one of the lies we caught, isn't it? I'm going to be insanely honest right now, like I always am. When I was in high school, I hung out with a few black people. These 2 guys were honestly like my best friends. She later changed this to family members, alright. They always call each other N-word, and I was always hanging out with them. She thinks her life is just a film, doesn't she? Hang on, them sort of rubbed off on me. The first time I caught myself saying it. I was frightened because I'm a white girl saying it, and I did not know how they would handle it. They loved it. I remember their reaction and everything. They soon explained to me that black people call each other N-word out of a sign of respect, and that the word is insanely disrespectful. But you didn't know that before. Who are you? But you just said it without knowing the... You are nuts. You don't approve of abortion unless the mother is in a life or death situation, but what about grape? People say adoption... Sorry, I have to keep... People say adoption, but carrying a child to term... That was the result of... I would think would seriously mess with someone's mental health and ruin them. I don't think they should have to do that. That's a fair argument. I just always look at it as... It's not the child's fault. I don't know. It's definitely a tough situation. How hypocritical can you be? You always like to say you can't help who you're attracted to. Oh no. When people question you about being gay. Yet you tell the guy it is wrong to be attracted to children. Jesus, man. He even clarified that he wasn't talking about acting on it. Oh, God. Sorry, these are meant to be silly. I personally think both are equally wrong. I always say that too. How can I judge someone if they're sexually attracted to children? She is sick. Oh, Geordie's sick. Zachary's sick. You're sick? Have you seen this? Fuck. I constantly get backlash for it. Good? And the only reason why I say that is because I can't help... That's a lie. The only reason why I say that is because I can't help who I'm attracted to. But then later it becomes, she had these views because her father's friends did this. Oh, is that why? Oh no, I have these views because of what my cousin did to me. I thought it was the father thing. No, it was the cousin. Oh, it was the cousin thing. Actually, it was this. Like, what? The only reason I say that is because I can't help who I'm attracted to. Sorry, these are meant to be funny. There we go, that's better. What's the worst drug you ever did? I ate meth once when I was 16. Literally once, like a crumb. Oh, man. That's better. Tell me something I don't know. It takes light 8 minutes to travel from the sun to Earth. Did you know that? I wouldn't know what you do know and don't know since I don't really know you, lol. There's no imagination, is there? But I'll tell you a random fact about myself. I've won 3 talent shows for my dances. That's a lie, girl. What is your attitude towards smoking? Here we go. Isn't the Death Feeder a smoker? I hate it. I've tried smoking cigarettes a couple of times and just couldn't do it. Hate the smell, hate the health effects. I hate what it does to your skin, teeth, hair, walls, etc. Sexy when Emily does it though, eh? Do you like to be touched or not? Oh man. As in anything from a rub of the arm to intercourse and beyond. Also, is there any type of physical contact you love/hate? I do love to be touched by my girlfriend, whether it is unexpected or not. It sends fire through my body. No matter what way, I like it. Physical contact I dislike is any contact from strangers. I know that might sound bad, but it's just an issue I have, whatever. Did you ever get a spanking growing up? Just once. Didn't you say twice? Oh, lie! I'm not doing any more lie episodes, I'll never end. What do you do when you're frustrated over something, and do you calm yourself down from it? I normally definitely show that I'm frustrated. Just a bit ago, I was frustrated because my video would not upload to YouTube. My girlfriend was about to give me a hug, and I practically told her to get away. So this thing that isn't a big deal, girlfriend tries to comfort her, and you're really rude to her. I'm gonna say it again, toxic. Maybe I do like that word. It was pathetic. Sometimes I'm just heated in the moment and I don't think before I do. Well, maybe you should learn, you're an adult. Please learn to use the word literally correct. When haven't I? Literally shattered her heart? LMAO, give me an example. If you can't, obviously just another hater. Man. Just arguing with people even when people are right. Obviously you can't. Just another hater. No, Amber, you're still, in 2024, still using it wrong. What fictional character would you totally punch in the face? If you ever met them. Superman, because he annoys the S out of me just looking at him. I love him. Can't wait for the new film. Do they have any odd do they? Oh, sorry, do you? Do you have any odd fears or phobias? If so, what are they? This is going to be good. Odd? I'm not sure if they are odd. Oh, have you not got trypophobia? Oh, when did she develop that then? That's an odd one, isn't it? But she hasn't listed it, has she? No. Here's a list. Death. Diseases. Heights. Extra skin after losing weight. I wouldn't worry about that. You're sick, Mr. Snowflake. I'm not the one excusing PDFs, you sicko. Being in a car. Ah, you look dead nervous in a car. Spiders, losing the people I love. Tornadoes. I bet your pets are more scared of them since you left them in one. 2. What are some of the different jobs that you've had in your life? I worked in an elder... Whatever. Cutco knives, wasn't it? Either knife, whatever, man. Is that it? Oh, at the end. That was 2014. That was the most interesting, important, sick Ask of M's from 2014. God, so many lies. So many lies. 2015 next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in episode 2, 2015, where we'll spot more lies and see how gross her personality is. thanks for watching. Hopefully that was alright. Sorry I did a Madonna and got changed halfway through. I just didn't want to answer the door dressed as a cow. Not that I'm embarrassed or anything. Right, cheers everybody. Bye bye bye.